They fly. He has, like, no money.
Who is it?
Nora.
Oh.
Want some coffee?
I got some, thanks.
Good, I'll drink both of them.
Okay.
I have some depositions that I've got to take care of, so I thought that we would review the partnership agreement that I drew up between you and Max. I'm hoping to do this before we have to be in court.
Sure. I'm sorry about the room, but since I left Indigo, I've been working out of this place, and so some days I don't even bother to get dressed.
Oh, I used to love working out of bed. I don't get to do that nearly enough.
Okay. I've got just enough coffee for one more cup, and you've got your two there. I'll send down for a fresh pot.
Good idea.
Hi. Benji, is that you? Yeah. Another pot of coffee? Thanks. Bye.
Well, you're making yourself right to home.
Well, you know, I never understood staying in a place and not getting to know the people that work in it.
Yeah, but they know your voice.
I drink a lot of coffee, and I tip well.
I always thought they'd remember you better if you stiffed them. There, you've made yourself to home, and they obviously like you.
I like them. That's a nice place. So tell me, should I make myself comfortable in Landview?
I think you already have.
Not if this agreement doesn't work out.
I can't make any predictions.
You don't have to. Just tell me this. Am I right to trust Max Holden?
So? What's the plan, Max?
I'm working on it.
You have been working on it for weeks now. Come on. You used to be a lot quicker than this.
What do you want from me? Maggie was the one that was into sleight of hand. I can't just pull money out of thin air.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Blue Jay Music. I need the money to invest in Jakara Principal. You got any ideas?
Ian.
Ian is not going to give me money to invest in Blue Jay Music.
Max, I am not interested in Blue Jay Music. What I am interested in is hearing your plan to get Ian Armitage. Ian Armitage.
Oh, that plan?
Yes, that plan. If you just get your mind off of yourself for a minute. Look, Kelly made a lot of progress with Ian while they were in California.
Oh, how do you know that?
I have eyes, Max, okay? Anyway, Kelly brought her mother back to Landview, so she's going to be distracted. This is the time we've got to make the move. We've got to make the move now. This may be my last chance.
What the hell is going on here? 6-8 weeks ago, our numbers are on top of the world, and the banners are in the toilet, and now what? All of a sudden, Shazam, everything switches?
Readers' habits.
I don't want to hear it, all right? Right now, circulation, demographics, household readership, it's all 2 months. It's down the drain. And you know what I hate the most about this, Briggs?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
I hate losing to that stupid, highbrow, hoity-toity rag. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I know that, and the whole floor knows that. You have made your point.
Oh, I've made my point. I don't think I have made my point. Look at this headline.
You have. You really have.
Safest Halloween ever. Now, why don't you just put a smiley face on the Sun logo and complete the whole disgusting picture? Who are you anyway, Mary Poppins?
Well, it was the safest Halloween ever.
You know what I want for the next headline? Rampaging youths in Halloween horror.
What rampaging youth?
Find somewhere, even in lovely Landview, there has to be one kid who threw toilet paper at a house and give me something. Now, have you found a new assistant editor to replace my ex?
Blair's going to be difficult to replace.
I really don't want to hear that.
Well, I have contacted a dozen potential candidates, but they all know your reputation, and they don't want to work for you.
Oh, they don't want to work for me. Am I that hard to work for? I'll tell you what, you sweeten the deal, all right? You give them more perks, you give them a higher salary, do something. Get somebody now. You get the hell out of here.
I'll get somebody as soon as I can, hopefully before the rest of the staff quits in protest. Morale here is low.
You tell those idiotic morons to get their morale up and they're all fired. And what are you doing here?
Hi. Well, judging from the way you left the house this morning, I thought you'd probably need a break around now. Don't you, Charlie? Will you let me take you to brunch at the country club?
I can't remember the last time the two of us sat down to a meal with all three of our kids.
Oh, I remember. Little small things they were, weren't they? Little high voices, very little attitude.
I don't think it's been quite that long. But you know, if I'd have known that Joey's return from Italy would get us all together around the table, I'd have sent armed guards down there to haul him off a long time ago. By the way, have you seen the circulation figures?
Yes, I have. Are we sure they're right?
Oh, they're right. And so are the demographics. And the sons are down. Nothing makes me happier than stealing readers from that rag. Except, of course, for being with you.
Thank you. And before you ask, yes, the answer is yes.
Well, I'll always take yes, but I'm not real sure just what my question was.
Okay, your question is, have you talked to Mary Hayes? And my answer is, yes, I have, in her role as Dr. Lord.
No kidding.
No kidding.
And?
And nothing. I mean, not yet. That's all so far.
Is something going on?
Sunday at 7, 6 Central.
Jessica, why don't you sit down and tell us what is going on? Now, I would like to know, since when do you stay out till all hours of the night, on a weeknight, without so much as a phone call to your mother, not to mention asking permission?
I wasn't out till all hours, Mom. And today's not a school day. I told you, it's a teachers and service day. Besides, I do not need to be tucked into bed. I'm a senior now, Mom, at 8 o'clock. That's ridiculous.
Sweetheart, I was ready to go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, but I couldn't because you were not home yet.
Jessica?
I was at Christian's apartment.
Christian has an apartment?
Yeah, he took over the lease in Antonio's place, but that's not the point.
Well, I think that's exactly the point.
Nothing happened.
Okay, just calm down. We can discuss this quietly.
No, you know what? I don't even think I'm going to
No,
stay.
you're going to stay right here. Sit down, please. Let's get this straightened out, okay?
Eli ran away from Carlotta's house, and Chris and I found him.
In Christian's apartment?
I don't believe you. If I used that tone of voice with you, you'd hand me my head.
Now, wait a minute. You just listen up, young lady.
Okay, Clint, I'm sorry to stop you, but she's right, okay? My tone was inappropriate. I'm sorry, Jessica. Why don't you tell us what happened?
Nothing happened. Eli was in Angel Square. Chris and I found him, and we brought him home. Now, will you please stop playing good cop, bad cop? I did nothing wrong. Besides, I thought you trusted me.
We trust you, don't we?
We trust you.
Yeah, right.
Well, we do. It's just a little tough getting used to all these new areas that we have to trust you in.
Yeah, well, you guys still treat me like I'm a kid. You won't even tell me what you were talking about when I came in.
Okay. Okay, you want to know? You really want to know? This is what we were discussing.
Hello. Look what I found loitering around outside.
Joey.
What is this? Are you maybe our new circulation manager? Aren't these great? We are kicking Todd's butt. I will, contain my glee for the time being.
Look, guys, I thought this was a family brunch. You sound like a business meeting.
Well, you know, I don't think it would be out of line for either one of you to take a little more interest in the family business.
That's right. You're missing out on one of the most pleasurable activities in life. Stomping on the sun.
Right. Well, that's what you live for, Kev. Not me.
All right, okay. I hereby declare this is not a business meeting, okay? Besides which, it is not the Banner's mission to trounce the sun. We have far more important things to do as a newspaper than to get involved in a media war.
Does your brother know that?
I've got other problems. I can't think of Ian right now.
You promised to help me, Max?
And I will, just not right now, okay?
Twice. You promised twice.
I promised this twice. Why?
Because you want to annihilate Ian. You want to turn him to rubble. Vengeance will be yours.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, and you never really could say no to me anyway.
No, I guess not.
Max, let me tell you, see, once I land Ian, I may be able to divert a little bit of his cash flow in your direction.
It won't be fast enough. Jakara needs an investor now, as in right now.
I know. Sell some of your waterfront, property to Asa. He's dying for it.
I will not sell anything to Ace. I wouldn't sell him a glass of water if he came walking in out of the desert, all right? Let him drink out of a puddle like the dog he is.
Max, I would really help you with my funds. It's just that my access, well, I'm of limited access to, but see, Max, that's why I really need, your twice promised plan of yours, please.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. The old Blair would not have needed a plan.
What is this old Blair stuff? You know what? You're really beginning to tick me off, Max.
The Blair I knew would have swallowed Ian Armitage whole, and he never would have known what hit him.
Well, that may be. But this new and improved Blair is a whole lot smarter and a lot more subtle.
You. Subtle. I don't think so.
I am when I need to be. It's just sad that this new Max has lost his once fertile imagination.
Max is a very clever and imaginative businessman. He's had a variety of work experience in many different venues. He's run a radio station. He's run a spa, a restaurant, a spring water company.
So the guy can't hold down the job.
Well, he's owned some of those businesses. I'm not saying you shouldn't get things in writing, but I feel that I can say with confidence, yes, you can trust Max.
Well, that's what my instincts say. Of course, they told me the same thing about RJ. So who knows if I ought to be listening?
Tell me something. Your business dealings with RJ, were they limited to business?
Not totally. There were other possibilities, but they're gone now.
Well, RJ can be very appealing. He's charming and he's bright and he's very, very complex. And he's very dangerous. The closer you get to him, the more likely you'll get hurt.
Why does that sound to me like personal experience?
I've known RJ a very long time. Let's look over this agreement, shall we? I think this is a fabulous agreement.
If you do say so yourself.
Well, I'll tell you, Max can, he can plot and scheme with the best of them, so I put a couple of clauses in here just to protect you.
Well,
but he's not malevolent.
Okay, well, I appreciate your straightforwardness.
Well, that's what you pay me for, right?
Right. And since I know how short you are on time, why don't we go over this agreement?
Terrific.
Oh, coffee. Just in time.
You've got nothing left.
On all my children.
You're looking lovely this morning.
Thank you.
Is there something missing from your life that you got to get all in my business?
Get over yourself, RJ. This is my business.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I'm not comfortable with you barging in on my client. Why don't you go away?
This is a social call, so I'd say it's Jakara's comfort that counts. If she wants me to come back later, I'll be glad to. But it's not your decision.
What's going on, RJ?
I'm a friend of yours, and I'd like to speak with you. Alone.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Since when are you afraid to be alone with me?
I'm not. It'll be fine.
Fine. If you need anything, Jakara, you call me immediately. I'm going to be at Rhodey's. I'll be going over your partnership agreement with Max.
Thanks, Nora.
Well, I'm still mad. And hurt. I feel betrayed. And I still care about you. About us. Too much to just walk away. Now, I know that you got scared when things started to happen between us. Things that went beyond business. And the truth is, I got a little rattled, too. I've never been able to decide if that feeling that comes at the beginning of a relationship is elation or nausea.
You do paint a pretty picture. I was not scared. I left because you went behind my back. And I don't like that in any relationship.
I'm not saying that you don't have the right to be angry. But it doesn't have to end the partnership. Or anything else. Look, you're always telling me to be honest. So now I'm asking the same of you. Can you honestly say that there was nothing between us except your record company and my club? And do you honestly want to throw that away?
Please, just give me a moment of your time and just a corner of that magnificent imagination of yours to help me with my problem. Just like seeing Todd and Taya all dressed up in their Halloween costumes, acting like some happy family with my little girl. It was disgusting. And you know what? I'm not going to take it anymore. Max, you heard Todd. Please, say goodbye to your mommy, Star. You're not going to see her for a long time. Well, see what? I have to get in, and I've got to get my little girl back. And that is when I start my payback campaign. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I just love a woman that knows what she wants.
Hello. Hi. So, where's Melinda? You just missed her.
Look, I'm having some coffee. Join me. She likes to meditate first thing in the morning.
Oh, that's too bad, because I really want to see her. How's it going?
Actually, pretty great, except for that little incident with Aunt Dorian's Halloween costume.
Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me Mother scared her to death, huh?
Yes, to say the least. You know, I thought it was going to be strange seeing my mother again after all these years, and it is. But it's like we've never been apart.
The mother-daughter bond?
Yes, which used to terrify me, but now I'm realizing it's not as bad as I thought.
Thank you. I am so happy for you and proud. I mean, we are trying to deal with our parental issues. I mean, I had such hopes about seeing David and...
Hey, listen, are you ever going to confront Aunt Dorian about the phone bill?
Eventually. But why force another convoluted lie? When we finally do have it out, I'm going to have all my facts straight, and then Mother won't have anywhere to run.
Well, watch out.
Uh-huh. And now that Melinda is here, maybe she can shake some of Mother's family tree and some of her secrets.
may fall out.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, have I upset you?
No. Look, I have a lot on my mind, all right? A lot of stuff that I wasn't expecting to deal with.
Like Joey?
Jessica? Joey? They threw you out of Europe, huh? What'd you do, pin a mustache on the Mona Lisa?
Same sense of humor.
Is that what that is?
Thea, it's nice to see you. Oh, now that you're married to my uncle, can I call you Tia, Thea?
Ah, hablas español?
Un poquito.
Well, Todd, it was awfully nice of you to stop by and congratulate us on these circulation figures.
You a newspaper man or a bean counter? I never even look at those numbers.
I'm sure you don't.
We need to get to our table. Ah, the whole point was to cheer you up, remember?
Smug little punk and his whole disgusting family makes me want to...
Care
I don't
about
care.
them, Todd.
But I don't want my rat bastard father's fortune going to that preppy little punk. What?
I was just wondering what it would take to make you happy. And what it would look like if you were.
I won't do happy. I told you that.
That's why I was wondering. You have a good life. You do. You have everything you've always wanted. Full custody of Star, a successful newspaper, a beautiful wife.
Wrong. I don't have everything I want.
What's missing, Todd?
A big fortress around Star, so big nobody could even get to her. I mean, we're talking like a moat, a trench with sharp sticks in it, boiling oil, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. A nice, normal life for your daughter. Kind of like when she was sick. And they couldn't let anyone or anything get near her. I don't think that's what you really want for her. Or if it were, would that really make you happy?
Maybe, maybe not. Look, what if, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but what if the sun goes down in flames?
Are we talking about a newspaper here or the center of the universe?
Same thing.
Silly me.
Well, look, I think what it is that I don't like having all of my bets on one number. I should have a whole string of papers. I mean, that's what Guy Armitage did. Made him a fortune. You know, you wouldn't know it to look at the guy's fingernails, but he had nothing when he started. Probably ate with his hands.
Too bad he's dead. Could have gotten some pointers.
I've figured out everything I need to know so far. I don't think I need any pointers.
Oh, but even so, perhaps Ian can help.
Good idea.
Good morning, Taya. You look elegant today.
Oh, well, thank you. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
That's enough of that. Sit down. Join us. I want to have a chat with you, one newspaper man to another.
Enough said.
I got more to say.
No. I'm sure you do, and I'm sure it would be very eloquent. But getting close enough to you to hear it, that's a tricky thing.
Oh, getting close got you a lot. Look, what is it you expect to get from Max Holden?
What I expect from Max is the truth.
Well, then he's already told you.
Told me what?
That he has no money, that he's completely mortgaged, strapped, tapped out. Now, I'm only telling you this because you deserve better than Max. Now, we both know how much cash it takes to keep Blue Jay afloat, and he hasn't got it, and he won't be getting it anytime soon.
And I should believe you because?
Because it's true. But feel free to check the facts with Mr. Holden.
I believe I'll do that. As soon as you get out of here so I can get dressed.
You know where I'll be. And, be sure to let me know how it goes.
All right, I got to call into every money man I can think of. Until one of them calls back, there's nothing I can do. About my problems, anyway.
Thanks for the high priority. So, what's the plan?
I told you before, you don't need one. Blair, come on, look at you. If Ian's human, he can't resist.
Max, as much as I appreciate the flattery and deeply suspect its motives, I'm going to need a little bit more from you than that, okay?
Trust me, you won't. Look, honey, use your tools, use your equipment. You ain't got a thing to worry about. Just put them to work.
Max, if you think you're snowing me now, you think again, because I know you're just throwing me to the wolves.
Isn't that the whole idea? I'm telling you, just do what you do best, and Ian doesn't stand a chance. And neither does your little cousin, Kelly.
Hey.
Look, if you're here with more bad news,
More? What are you talking about, more? What, am I the harbinger of doom?
I don't know, are you?
I brought you your partnership agreement with Jakara. Hey, Max, is this the right time for you to be making this kind of financial commitment?
This is exactly the right time. The whole waterfront project has gone to hell. I've had to mortgage everything I own, some of it twice. Well, this is the best prospect I've seen since Luna and I discovered oil at Serenity Springs. I can't let this go. Somebody else will jump on it. I just got to find someone to lend me the money.
Good morning. What?
Renee! Hey! Hi. I need... Could you loan me some money?
Of course, darling. How much?
I'm sorry, I don't think you'd have quite enough in your wallet. Look, I know this is a really big favor.
Okay, out with it.
Look, I need to borrow some money against my share of roadies so that I can invest in Blue Jay Records.
I've gone over the books. It's a sound company.
I know this is important to you.
Does that mean yes?
Yes.
Go!
Max, darling, oh, please, I need these lungs to live.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Of course you do. I give you
love
money, and I give it to you because, God help me, I love you.
You're all hurt.
I work with what I have.
And you got it all, baby.
You know, darling, I have never wanted to go into the music business. But I guess I can live with the, thank you, Nora, the Blue Jay crowd here once in a while.
Max, I've got one question for you. Do you have the cash to make this deal?
Of course I do. What do you think I am, some kind of deadbeat or something? Hey, I'm ready to go ahead with this deal if you are. Just one request, though. I'd like you to sing, Rose.
No.
No. Just once, just to announce our partnership to the world.
Well, I wouldn't mind showing the world. We're talking one time only.
That's all I ask.
I'll consider it.
Okay, why don't we just sit down and go over this agreement?
Listen, make yourself comfortable. Can I get you anything?
Coffee.
So have you seen him? Yes. And it really doesn't matter. Joey and I are history. We are.
Oh, come on, Kelly. Don't you think you should have at least one conversation with him face-to-face before you make that decision?
Why? He obviously doesn't want to see me.
Wait a minute. I know that he plans on getting in touch with you.
Well, he isn't exactly knocking my door down. And I assume he knows where I live now.
Kelly, you have been out of town, and for a very good reason. Your mother. So why don't you just concentrate on that for the moment?
Okay. I will.
All right, well, I have to put in an appearance at the paper. I will stop by this afternoon and see Melinda. You're going to be all right? Yes, don't worry about it. Okay.
No. Take care.
Kelly, give him a chance.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. I'll see you later.
Bye, Kev.
Bye.
See ya.
See you later. Oh, will you look at all these smiles? Can't be because you're home, so there must be something in this water.
Well, if that's the case, let's make an appointment to come back here real soon. I like the effect.
Hey, Dad, speaking of homework, have you done yours, the edit on that oil spill?
Kevin, if we could edit oil spills, we wouldn't have such a major ecological problem.
Oh, Joey, well, you know, that would be really funny if it weren't so dark. When did you learn to become dark?
Well, I can't help it. It's a process of aging.
Oh, give me a break. Aging? Hello. This conversation is getting strange. We're talking about aging and bleakness and darkness. I think it's time we all go back to the paper.
Would that be the paper that is trouncing on the sun?
The very one.
Well, I will join you there shortly, okay?
I'll see you later. Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
See you, kiddo. Maybe later.
Joey, thanks for brunch.
Hey. Don't you have to go back to work, too, so you can lend me some money to pay for this brunch? I mean, my sense of humor might be getting darker, but my wallet isn't getting any mature.
Not to worry. Mom will pay for brunch.
You're a good mother.
Thank you.
What are you doing for dinner?
I believe you're cooking.
Touché.
Sweetheart, I hear that Kelly is back. So, have you been to see her?
Well, yeah, and I can't say it went well.
Well, that shouldn't surprise you. You didn't exactly let her down gently.
Mom, I don't know anymore if I even should have let her down at all.
Well, that's the impression I got when I saw you in Rome. What are you going to do about it?
I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, she seems pretty caught up in this tall, long English gentleman over there.
I think you owe it to yourself and to Kelly to at least talk to her and try and explain what happened.
Mom, I tried.
Try again.
So what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about your dead father. I mean, I got to talk to him right before the explosion.
Yes, they tell me that you were one of the last people to see him alive.
Yeah, that's what they say. But I want to talk to you about you and your business. I mean, what's it like to run a business that your father built from the ground up? Okay, maybe we could talk about it later. I'll tell you what, we'll have drinks, we'll have dinner, maybe even a formal interview.
I have no objection. It just seems I was a far less interesting subject before my alleged father died.
I hate to be conventional, but if you're going to talk business, I'm going to go powder my nose. Oh, Blair. Are you looking for Todd? He's doing business right now.
I'm not here to see Todd. I'm here to see Ian Armitage.
Oh, well, it looks like he's busy, too. Excuse me. Well, Max, I believe it's time for Plan 2.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm thinking.
The Factor, ABC Saturday.
I just bumped into Blair, and she was not pleased to see you talking to Ian.
Wow. Blair looking for a guy with $1 bazillion. Go figure.
Just one of the mysteries of the cosmos, I guess.
You know, Ian didn't seem happy talking about dead old Dad's business. Maybe I'll get more out of this than a few war stories about his old man.
If this is a serious business opportunity, you may want to meet over drinks, not dinner.
This is business. Liquid assets are what's important, not table manners.
Do you think you'd be able to do what Guy Armitage did?
Well, you think I can't?
I'm sure you can do anything you set your mind to. I'm just wondering if being a media mogul like Guy would finally make you happy.
Probably not. But I'll tell you what. If I'm ever happy, you'll be the first to know.
May I help you, sir? Yes. I'd like to send 2 dozen roses to my once and future partner, Jakara Principal.
Certainly. What color roses?
Red. Deep red. Sweet lips, kiss me! I'm a music mogul.
Congratulations.
Now, I'm just guessing here, but you're not a happy person, are you?
No, I'm not a happy person, Max, but obviously you are. So now that you've gotten everything that you want, maybe you can focus a little of your undivided attention on me.
Okay, I can do that. In fact, I can't think of anything I'd rather do.
Thank you. Max, how come every time I want to get near Ian, someone is always there first? First it's Kelly, now it's Todd. I mean, come on, what is that all about? Todd and Ian?
I wouldn't worry about it, Blair. Eventually, Ian's going to realize that you're much more attractive than Todd. But you might want to find out what hair conditioner Todd uses.
Are you fond of those teeth of yours?
I am, actually, and you know what? I'm sorry. I guess I was just deliciously happy, and I was thoughtless and inconsiderate, so, speak to me. Tell me your troubles, child.
Come on, Max. You know my troubles. I swear, I know if I could just get Ian alone for just a while, that I could get to him. I need to Shanghai him or something.
That's it? A boat? No. A yacht.
Gee, do you have one? Because, hey, you know what? I seem to have lost mine.
Yeah, I think I could arrange it. Listen, you wanted a plan? I got a plan. Don't sweat the details, okay? I'll take care of the yacht. You just take care of Ian.
Joey.
Hi. I'm sorry I dropped in unannounced. It's rude, I know. But see, I was in the neighborhood. I mean, how big of a neighborhood is it after all, right? So, I had this thing that I thought you might like. See, it's... The great thing about it is it's not only a timeless work of art, but it's functional. See, if you, twist the head around, it's a flashlight. Oh, sorry. I thought you might like it, so I decided to, bring it by, seeing as though I was, like I said, in the neighborhood. Kelly?
You can't be serious.